you so very much for joining me. A shout out to Charles, who bought me many cups of coffee. Thank you, Charles. God bless you. And thank you to those of you that do watch my videos. Please subscribe and thumbs up. 2 suspects have been arrested in the theft of the crown jewels from the Paris Louvre Museum. Many of you probably remember back on October 19th, a group of 4 thieves executed a daylight robbery at the Louvre Museum in Paris, targeting the Gallery of Apollo, which housed France's historic crown jewels collection from the Napoleon era. The heist lasted less than 8 minutes, occurred just after the museum had opened about 30 minutes later to visitors. The thieves stole 8 priceless items valued at about $102 million or 88 million pounds, including jewelry encrusted with thousands of diamonds, emeralds, and other gems. One item, an emerald and diamond crown belonging to Empress Eugenie, wife of Napoleon III, featuring 1,354 diamonds and 56 emeralds, was dropped during the escape and recovered damaged, but is repairable. The robbery has been described as a cultural wound comparable to the 2019 Notre Dame fire, prompting national debates on museum security. The suspects, disguised as construction workers and masked, arrived in a van equipped with a truck-mounted mechanical basket lift. They positioned the lift near the river scene, scaling the Louvre's facade to a first-floor balcony window overlooking the Apollo Gallery, using power tools like an angle grinder and an electrical saw. 2 of the thieves forced open the window, entering the gallery. They threatened unarmed guards who evacuated visitors and smashed 2 glass display cases. They fled down the lift onto waiting scooters, abandoning the van after they failed to attempt to set it on fire, and that was evidently stopped by a security officer. The operation inside the museum took about 4 minutes. The entire raid unfolded around 9:30 a.m. local time, with the museum already open and visitors present just 250 meters away from the Mona Lisa. So that's about 820 feet. Here's a breakdown of what was stolen. 8 pieces from the 19th century French crown jewel collection, which includes a diamond and emerald necklace gifted by Napoleon Bonaparte to Empress Marie Louise, a tiara and earrings from the jewelry of Queen Marie Amelie and Queen Hortense, matching necklace, earrings, and brooches, bracelets, of such historical value, they're beyond their monetary estimates in value. The evidence that was left behind were power tools, a blowtorch, gasoline, gloves, a high-vis jacket, a walkie-talkie, a blanket, and the damaged Eugenie crown. DNA traces from discarded items, such as gloves, aided the investigation. They probably got fingerprints from the gloves and the power tools. The Louvre closed briefly for investigation and reopened on October 22nd with the Apollo Gallery still shuttered. The remaining jewels, well, they've been transferred to a secure vault underground at the Bank of France. Interpol added the stolen items to its Stolen Works of Art database on October 20th and issued a global alert. On October 25th, their time, Saturday evening, French police arrested at least 2 suspects believed to be part of the 4-man crew. Paris prosecutor's office has not officially confirmed the exact number of people involved. The arrests were made by a specialized unit handling armed robberies, burglaries, and art thefts, involving over 100 investigators. Though no names have been given for the suspect, one man in his 30s, known to police, apprehended around 10 p.m. at the Charles de Gaulle Airport there in Paris. He was reportedly trying to get on an international flight, reportedly heading to Algeria. He was carrying some of the stolen items in his luggage. The second suspect was arrested shortly after at the Saint Denis suburb north of Paris. He is also in his 30s and does have prior police record. They are both supposedly French nationals from Paris suburbs, with no confirmed links to international organization crimes yet, though there is speculation about a possible hired collector. Prosecutor Laura Bicchio commented about the media leaks of the arrest, stating they force premature disclosure and could complicate recovery efforts. No further details of the suspects, either their identity, their roles they played, or accomplices, have been released pending the end of their custody period. French Interior Minister Laurent Nunez praised the tireless investigation. As of October 26 today, no stolen jewelry beyond the recovered crown have been announced as retrieved, and experts warn the items may already be disassembled for the black market sale. The Louvre director, Laurence Descartes, testified before the French senators on October 22nd, admitting flaws like outdated CCTV. One exterior camera was misdirected, and the perimeter systems were aging. Also, a lack of staffing amid high crowds and unmonitored access points. She offered her resignation, which was declined. President Emmanuel Macron labeled the theft as an attack on our history and vowed recovery and justice. The heist has reignited calls for £100 million of museum upgrades. The case still remains active, with hopes pinning on international cooperation via Interpol to recover the artifacts that were stolen. Well, it probably won't be very long before it's leaked who the two suspects that were arrested are. So what are your thoughts? Yeah, put your comments down below. Do you know who they are? Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you again, Charles, and I'll talk to you later. God bless y'all. Bye.